It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Yo, why the fuck is what the fuck is wrong with this game, bro?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down.
Duffy, yo, this nigga McDuffie be snapping, bro.
Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Yo, McDuffie be snapping.
On the first series of this game. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. Smith start with a throw here. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap to Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offensive line fast.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Smith to the air. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Daniel Carlson
Wilson all set now for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, Herbert. He's got Clayton Johnson complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing on first is Herbert. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 29-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going deep.
Bro, why the fuck he ain't swat that shit? Like, what the fuck?
This one reaches the 35-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Going with a screen to Hampton.
Yes.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for two negative plays.
Baylor Tiger. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Come on, bro.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So on fourth down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And he's got a good chance to really stick. Oh, we do. It could happen here. It's a fake. No success on the fake punch. That is way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Trying for the deep ball. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 18-yard line.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have second and pretty long here.
180 hot.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Syracuse. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Smith on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Smith. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead.
Las Vegas.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Chargers, nothing. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. A
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Buying some time right. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. On the move, past the 40. There he goes. Right sideline. He goes the distance.
Bum-ass niggas just scored on that.
The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half.
God, this nigga,
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Here we go. Strike. 13 next. 40 no. Hey, a little up. So what's up?
Throwing is Smith. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. To cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Go.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Herbert throwing again. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Smith. Hits his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the gun, Smith. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Here's Smith. Headed out right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Smith to the air now. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going deep across the field. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Backed up the last 2 plays. Got to go in the right direction here. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. 380. Cut. Set.
Play action now for Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jamal Adams with the INT. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders bump the lead up to 13 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 380. No ball. Ryan, up.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the 2nd. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Kappa. 21.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this is lofted deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
59. Get out. Hey, get out. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To throw, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. The third down throw falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Smith on first down. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set. All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And down he goes. Raiders got it. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Home to try. Back. Hey, Ray. Baylor tight.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, and the ball is out to the end zone. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive. So at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why don't you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points in possession, that's not bad either. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Smith. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
And this one is launched downfield. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Carlson now to add 1 more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 8. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back to the air. Herbert connects on the crosser. He hangs onto that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeremy Chinn has got it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination?
This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. That's a Vegas 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
From the red zone now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
They'll run with Hampton. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Once again, the Chargers electing to go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here's the backup, first throw. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Tucker now on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Full extension, and he brings it in! Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. And oh, he got it! Interception! Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception.
Tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Now here's Hooker. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hooker will look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
65. Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Hooker set to pass. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
6 yards to go.
Ready. Back to 6. Ready.
To the air on third and long. Going with a screen to Hampton. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He's got some air under this one. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
From the red zone on first. Into traffic, complete. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Oh, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Here we go.
To throw, Hooker. And he's got it, so they'll put a little ways back with a touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he is into the end zone for 2, so that right there turns this into a 3-score game.
Chargers 22.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
They send a man in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tack on 7 more to their lead.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Now Hooker. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing now off the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here's Hooker. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. By a man, he's in the clear. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 32-yard line.
Hooker to throw. They're on him again. He goes down again. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
In the second. A big gain on the play.
70 ring, Mustang 19.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Well, Brock, I know you know this. There is good trips home, and then there is